Hello, new homeowners and those of you who may be renting. We're going to talk today about how to change a shower head. And those of you who know how to do this, if you do know how to do it, just hit that thumbs up so I can get a count of how many people who have watched the video versus those who have, what the percentage is of those who already know how to do this. Now, for some of you, you've never done it before, and it's not hard, and those who know how to do it will likely just chime in right now and say this is very easy, but for a lot of people, this is your first time. And what I'm going to do is first I'm going to zoom in on the shower head that's already off. It's a pre-existing shower head, and show you what it looks like, so that way you get a better feel for what you're dealing with when you're trying to take off the old shower head and install the new one. So here we have the shower head that I just took off. You see a lot of deposits from minerals from the water, and you can also see that there are maybe a couple little scratches on here. Not really what you want, and if you care about this, you'll want to protect it, and that's what I want to show you first, is that there are two flat sides here. Hopefully you can see that. One here and one here, where my fingers are touching. That's where you would want to grab with a wrench or a pair of pliers, okay? And this part's round, this part's round, this is just flat. So to prevent scratching, you'd want to use a crescent wrench if possible. Now, I don't have one that fits this, but this would be great because there's no ridges. These wrenches are smooth, and you'd be able to get this thing off. You'd be able to get this off here without scratching it, okay? Now, what I do have here is this wrench. It's a plumbing wrench, and there are a lot of teeth in here, and these will scratch. So if you care about that, and you don't want to scratch it, you could protect it by wrapping some tape around here first. Go through it a few times, wrap it around a few times, and that's before you take it off. This would be on the shower head. Wrap it around a few times, and then you'd be able to take your pliers then and get on here. You could also wrap the pliers up with tape if you'd like to do that. That could be easier for you too, okay? Wrap it up really good so the teeth are not going through the tape and then scratching your shower head. Okay, so then let's get up there, and I'm gonna scratch this one because it's already scratched, and I'm gonna put this back on, and you're gonna watch me take it off and then reinstall it. Okay, tripod was falling. So remember how I said that the threads could scratch it? Well, that's what we're going to do here, and we're going to take it off. You can see it actually scratching right here. Okay, once you get it loose, then you can pull it off by hand. All right, now you notice there's some white Teflon tape there, and it's not to the edge. So when we put it back, we might want to put some more white Teflon tape. But you're only going to do it if you look inside. If some of these shower heads have a rubber gasket, not many do, but if yours does, then you don't need the Teflon tape. Otherwise, you would need the Teflon tape. So here's the Teflon tape. You want to wrap it clockwise because that's the direction that you're going to be turning or installing the shower head. And if you went, so it's going to tighten on itself. If you did the other way and you were tightening the shower head onto it, you'd be pulling the tape off. And you can always just run your fingers over there and push them into the grooves. This will prevent water from leaking out and dripping this way. Not that it matters too much, it's in your shower, but that would bother me. So then you can take it and find the threads. It's a little bit difficult sometimes with the Teflon tape on there. Come on now. Okay, tighten it as much as you can until it's hand tightened. And if you want to, when it's hand tightened, you can check to see whether or not it leaks. Because if it doesn't leak, then you might not need to use your wrench. Let's check it out. Yeah, I don't see any drips coming out the back. But if you did, yeah, I prefer to have it hand tightened without the wrench on there, if at all possible. And because of the Teflon tape, that's probably why it's not leaking out. But if you needed to, you can put the wrench back on there. This installation would be the same regardless as to whether you were using an old shower head, a new shower head. It doesn't matter, and all of those sizes for the pipes are standard. So again, if you've done this before, you know how to do it, or you feel comfortable doing it now that I've shown you, hit that thumbs up button for me. And I'm also going to do an upcoming video on how to deal with a shower head that no longer has enough pressure. You might be able to fix it and get all that pressure back without having to change it and buy a new shower head. So if that interests you, just follow me by clicking that subscribe button and the bell notification icons you can see when I upload the videos, and that one will be there for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it was elementary for you, I apologize, but again, thumbs up if you know how to do this already. Have a great day, everybody.